Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Couple of things to address before we move on any further with today's video and today's topics. Excuse the mess behind me. Yes, it's looking like a wee bit of a shithole. I've got a new bed and shit, room's been getting done up. Excuses for the videos, why I've not been here. So there is a state behind me. You're going to have to just put up with that for now. Sorry. And secondly, please, if you haven't already, make sure to go and check out the Create Scotland link in the description below, the event link, to go and buy some tickets for the YouTube charity match this August at Stennismuir, Oakview Park, where me, a bunch of other YouTubers, Marley 13, Batchy, CJ Novo, etc. are going to be playing in a charity match. If you don't know already, hurry up and go. Tickets as cheap as £6. You've got to get yourself there. Please do it. You won't regret it. Anyway, today's video is going to be a kind of shorter one. I would like to speak for longer, but I've kind of cut things fine between now and when I start working shit. So I'm just going to kind of go through things rapidly, a couple of transfer stories that have been taken off over the past 24 hours and such. And over the past week, one of them has kind of spanned. And I'm going to address the first one as the one that most people will want to comment towards and shout their displeasure towards, because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to put in the title something about Keir, and you're going to have to excuse that door opening and shut as well. It's the wind, and it's fucking roasting, so I'm not shutting the window. Kieran Tierney could be on his way to Everton. Something like that is going to be in the title. And I know for a fact people aren't even going to watch the first 2 minutes of this video and they're already going to come in, Kieran Tierney will never leave Celtic. Let me just get off my chest right now. I don't think Kieran Tierney will leave Celtic this summer. Despite reports from numerous outlets, the Daily Record being one of them, and it's obviously not the most trustworthy of things, but you know, when they usually start talking a little bit, it is kind of there about it. But apparently Everton are edging closer, and things could be getting closer to a deal being settled between Celtic and Everton for Kieran Tierney to move down south, to go to the Premier League and play for Everton next season. Obviously that means he'd be leaving us, he'd be leaving the chance to win 10 in a row, etc. Will he go? I personally don't think he will. Now they're going to have to make him a very, very tasty offer for him to consider leaving Celtic, in my opinion, because we know how much he's passionate about the club. We know the mutual love and the respect between him and the fans that both have for each other. Will he want to leave Celtic? I don't think he will, but we're looking at an eye-watering deal, the Daily Record label it, eye-watering deal, which may in fact lure Kieran Tierney to go into Everton, and I hope to God he won't, and I don't think he will. I think his heart is in the right place, and I've said it time and time again this channel, every time he gets linked somewhere. You know, he was linked to the likes of Man United, and I said it before, I think his heart is at Celtic, his mind is at Celtic, and he wants to be here, he wants to be part of something huge with Brendan Rodgers over the next few seasons, taking him up to that 10 in a row. I think Kieran Tierney honestly does want to be here for that. I think he wants to be part of that. I think he wants to stay and see that out, and then maybe at that point he will move on with his career. People have to deal with the reality though, that he's not going to stay his whole career at Celtic. It's not going to happen. I wish it could. I wish he would do that. I wish he would do the likes for Danny Mcginn and stay here for eternities to play for Celtic. It's probably not going to happen though. And the reality is, after we win 10 in a row, it could be a major revamp at Celtic. A major revamp. But Kieran Tierney, for this summer transfer window, I don't think he'll go, but the offer's there. The offer is apparently getting closer and closer to, you know, something being there with Celtic. But how will Celtic react to Kieran Tierney saying no if so much money is on the table? £25 million. We've never seen money like that in our lives for a player. Most of what I've seen is 12 million. 25 million is massive for Celtic, and there's no doubt we'd accept that offer. It's a fact. Will Kieran Tierney accept the offer? Will he take the move? Will he move on? I hope he doesn't. I mean, it makes me tear up at the thought of it. I know a lot more people will be a lot more angry towards it, and I know for a fact there's still people commenting saying, "You're right, he's not going to fucking move." I don't think he'll move. Let me solidify that right now. I do not think he'll move. But it is on the cards. There is a chance it could happen. I just don't think, personally, that it will. Second transfer story to talk about. A player that I've wanted to see join Celtic for the past year. And someone I've been very vocal about in support and want to see him play for Celtic. We have launched our bid. We have launched our pursuit for John Mcginn to come to Celtic. Stuart Armstrong has left. There's a little bit of space in that centre mid area now that Armstrong is gone. Who's the player that I want to see fill it? It is John Mcginn. I know there's a very split opinion. You look on Twitter, a lot of people say Mcginn's pish, a lot of people say Mcginn's not pish. John Mcginn is a quality player in my eyes. I think he's done a fantastic job at Hibs over the last 2 seasons. Scott Brown even came out and said he was the toughest player to challenge him in the league last year. He's still 23 years of age. He's got so much to develop. We could be helping our own national team by signing a player and developing him further. He looks a cracking player, and he was great for Hibs last season, and there's no denial of that. People just want to be edgy, I think, when they say John McGinn's shite. He is a really good player. He was the best player in Hibs' team last season. maybe behind Dylan Mcginn. But John Mcginn, a lot of potential there, not too expensive. You know what, our first bid's apparently along the lines of 1.5 million, which I think has been turned down, and fair enough to Hibs. I would turn that down as well. I think there's a lot more value in there for such a young prospect. I think that Hibs could personally get more money. How much would a maximum pay for John Mcginn? I don't think I'd go anywhere over £4 million for him. But they could definitely get more than 1.5. And they have the right to exercise that, and the right to try and get more money off Celtic. Now, we have an advantage in our hands where we can play Scott Allen into the equation and try and pass him on. So we could, you know, pay money and give them Scott Allen, because the reality is he's not going to get a chance at Celtic. But I would love to see John Mcginn come in, and I hope this pursuit is successful and we manage to bring him to the club. How much of a part is he going to play in the next year? I don't know. Will it be rotation? Will he start? It's going to be difficult. We have quality centre mids. And that's why a lot of people, I think, deliberately just want to see shite, because they know we have centre mids like Brown and Champ McGregor, who, yes, are better. But give McGinn that chance to develop, and who knows? He could be better than them. He's not had the chance to work at a club the size of Celtic yet. He's been playing for Hibs and St Mirren throughout his career. Give him the chance at Celtic, and God knows we could find a wee star there. And I think he'll look great. I think he's looked great when he's played for Scotland, when he's played for Hibs. Cracking young player, and I hope we do manage to sign him. I hope we do bring him in. I'm a big fan of him. And I think we should be more supportive towards the manager's choices, because a lot of people are complaining about John Mcginn and such. A lot of people not. A lot of people on the same side as me. I think if Brendan Rodgers sees something in him, there's obviously something there, I would say. I don't think Brendan Rodgers has really made a howler with a signing yet. You know, we've had a couple, like Marvin Comper, who's been out injured since, you know, the minute we got him. Christian Gamboa, who's not really seen the light of day, but we've not had a proper, fuck me, that was a mistake, that. Why the hell have we done that? We've not had that yet. So trust in the manager, and I think John Mcginn will be a cracking player. As I said, I wouldn't go too extreme with the fee, but I think he'll be a fantastic young star if we bring him in. Let's sign him up. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check that link in the description below. And let me know your opinions to everything. I'll see you all next time.